Hello and welcome to my thoughts video on Dungeons 4. Dungeons 4, developed by Realmforge Studios and published by Calypso Media, is a dungeon building RTS and a direct sequel to Dungeons 3. In this game, we join Thalya and the Absolute Evil enjoying their success only for things to go horribly wrong. At which point we will fight a series of battles and attempt to thwart the forces of good once again. As always, the first thing we ask is if this game is worth the $50 price tag. The answer to that is yes. Whether you're a returning fan or a brand new player interested in this type of dungeon building RTS hybrid, Dungeons 4 is a solid and enjoyable entry into the franchise. Okay. Where was I? The graphics are well done and expressive. Go. With a simple glance, it is very easy to distinguish units and rooms from each other. There are a plethora of tabs to give you information when you need at any given time. The music is enjoyable and well done. The writing makes sense within the universe and pushes the story forward at a reasonable pace. The tech tree is deep enough to provide options on playstyle while allowing experimentation. Finally, there was no major game-breaking bugs or glitches I experienced in my playthrough, making it one of the most stable games I've played in recent memory. However, there are some issues with the game. It can be difficult to manage your units in an effective manner during combat in both the over and underworld. You're mainly relying on just grabbing a bunch, throwing them at the enemy, and hoping they do what you need to do. While the tech tree is large, very often, especially in later maps, you will only ever get to choose one or two of these to fill out and use to complete a given level in story mode. The biggest issue for me was the difficulty balance throughout the game. Early missions scale the way you expect them to. They feel well balanced. It's the last half where all of a sudden difficulty can feel like a roll of the dice. On some missions, easy is hard. On others, hard is easy, and everything in between. For some missions, I would play on hard to get any sort of challenge, and on others, I had to play on easy to even hope to beat that particular level. Now, they have stated at the time of both the recording of the playthrough and this, obviously they're releasing patches, and one of those will take a look at the balance of the game in general. The only other issue with the game is the humor in the game is very fourth wall breaking and self-referential. I can see the sense of humor getting annoying for some people. However, as a longtime player of the series, and more importantly, expecting this style of humor and writing, I felt they continued the humor of the series in an enjoyable way. All in all, for $50, Dungeons 4 is a reasonable... All in all, for Dungeons 4, $50 is a reasonable asking price if you're a fan of the series. If you're not a fan of the series and just kind of curious about this type of game, give them some time to push out some patches focused on fixing bugs and adjusting balance. Even then, admittedly, this is a niche. It is a niche game with a niche setting. If you're not all in on this, it might be worth it to just wait for a sale, unless you're a diehard fan, in which case this is fully worth the $50 asking price. Do you agree with my thoughts? Do you disagree with my thoughts? Have you tried the game? Feel free to leave comments. I'm always up for a good discussion. Otherwise, thank you for joining me for my thoughts video. I hope you found it and liked it. Thank you very much. As always, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.